everyone, and thank you for joining us on yet another episode of Revv, Singapore's ultimate motoring channel. And of course, I'm Renee, your host. In this modern digital age that we all live in, we have things like your smartphone, which most of us can't do without. We can't just keep our eyes off it for less than a minute. And even when we're back at home, we have things like our smart TVs, our tablets, and it's filled so much our lives with all this digital technology. Well, one brand has decided to take this technology one step further and get you more connected in more ways than one. BMW has introduced its Connected Drive series range of automobiles, covering its almost complete range, from the 1 to the 7 series, the M, the X, and even the I series, of which we tested the i3, with the exception of the C4. So you're probably asking yourself, what is Connected Drive? Well, BMW has made the use of technology, the intelligent networking of you, the driver, the vehicle you drive, and the environment. Sounds like a lot, huh? Well, not to worry, the guys here from Revv, we are really going to explain everything in detail to you. And the car that we are going to showcase for you today is the all-new BMW 528i Luxury. The BMW 528i comes with a 1,997cc 4-cylinders inline turbocharged engine, which generates 245 bhp at 5,000 rpm and chalks up 350 Nm of torque. Top speed, as rated by BMW, is 250 km per hour. It can do the Century Sprint in 6.3 seconds. It comes with an 8-speed Steptronic auto transmission. It does 14.1 km per liter. CO2 emissions are 165 grams per kilometer.
Well, it's something I think all of us are expecting, and BMW never disappoints in. A well-designed interior with a harmonious look and feel, zen-like even, and lots of leather and soft-touch materials. Electric seats for the driver and front passenger as well. For the driver, we have an electronic adjustable steering and all the buttons and thumb-scrolling wheels to get information at your fingertips, and paddle shifters for those easy gear changes. Gear shifter and controls are logically structured and ergonomically placed, making this a really driver-oriented cockpit. Displays are clear, with it being a full TFT screen. It's something which I think is a real improvement to those analog dials. For navigation, we have it on the main display panel and also on your HUD for easy navigation. Nice! Rear passengers have comfortable leather seats as well, spacious I might add, with rear aircon controls. The 528iL is also equipped with a sunroof, and its main feature, Connected Drive, which affords you all these services and more. And there's also the intelligent emergency call button in case of emergencies. It seems BMW has thought of everything in the 528i Luxury.
Let's talk the exterior of the BMW 528i Luxury. Starting at the sides, you can see these nice looking cool crease lines, which gives the BMW its stylish, muscular, sporty, and yet elegant look. Okay, let's talk more about the rear and the boot space that's available in the 528i Luxury. And just like the X6, there is a third way on how you get the boot open. Give you an example. I'm out busy shopping and I've got my hands full and I don't have time to actually reach out under the handle. Well, here's how you open the boot. Like so. And all I need to do is put my stuff in, and voila. And of course, the other two methods is by putting your hand under the handle, and of course, by tapping on the switch right here. The BMW 528i offers you 520 liters of space. And now we take you in the driver's seat of the BMW 528iL Luxury Connected Drive. So once again, I keep mentioning Connected Drive, and you're probably very curious as to know, okay, so what's this thing Renee keeps talking about, Connected Drive? I'll get into that topic basically in just a bit. But now it's about the drive, about how this car handles. Why should you go and get one? Looking outwardly at the car itself, it looks big, and you'll be thinking, not nimble, it's hard to drive. Well, folks, it's not really. It's the way you drive this car is as if you're driving a small CC car. It's very nimble, easy to handle, very easy to maneuver. And of course, with this BMW, you have, as in all other BMWs as well, the choice of different modes in the car, from your Eco Pro mode to your Comfort, the Sport and Sports Plus. With the different levels, of course, of modes that you put your car in, you get the different whole steering control goes different, the whole damping feeling. Excuse me. Everything is totally changed depending on the mode you're in. Okay, so now let's get to Connected Drive. So what is Connected Drive? Well, as the name suggests, connected means being in touch. Well, in the case of the BMW, well, not only are you connected to the car in terms of how the car handles, how it functions, but you're also connected to the outside world via the internet. And how that works basically is BMW has an onboard data system that allows you to actually connect to the internet, so which means things like your emails, news, weather, whatever you may need, it's all available via BMW Online. And best part about it is, while you're driving, of course, you're not supposed to be reading anything while you're driving, so you have the option of having a voice reading the information to you, which I think is really excellent. And also we have the Concierge Service, which is one of the great features. I've been using this since I took this car a number of times just to see how to test it out. So what the Concierge Service actually does, they actually give you information regarding anything that you need. Example, I'm driving now back to BMW, and I want to know where the showroom is. All I need to do is give them a call, tell them I'm heading towards that location. They'll actually give that information to me either via navigation or via message. So once I click on that, what happens is automatically the route gets programmed into the navigation, and I'm on my way. And all the other online services that you have, you can actually check when is your next appointment, when your car's due for servicing, all that via this onboard connected drive system, which I think helps you be in touch not only with the car, but also with the outside world as well. It's all about technology, it's all about internet. I could go on for a long time regarding this, but the best way is to actually head on down to BMW, get in the driver's seat, and find out more about connected drive and how it's going to make your drive that much more easy and that much more entertaining and interesting.
Before we kind of bring you to the summary of the whole BMW 528i, we've had some emails and people have been asking us regarding the naming convention or badging system that vehicles come with nowadays. I'll give you a good example. We're driving the BMW 528i, but it is not a 2.8 liter car, it's a 2 liter car. So that's where everybody's asking us, so what's with the whole new naming convention? Well, in previous years, BMW actually did kind of stick closely to that whole keeping within the naming convention. But as you know, Singapore's whole new tax structuring system, especially the road tax, even though it says 528i, you're actually getting a car which is a 2 liter, but of course it gives you the same power, the same look, and the same things that we expect a car being in that series. Hope that makes sense. Well, that's about it. To sum things up on the BMW 528iL, well, it's spacious, it's luxurious, gives you great performance, and of course it comes with the most important feature, the connected drive. Now let's talk pricing. To drive it in Singapore, it's going to cost you 228,800 inclusive of COE, and the road tax is $1,209 annually. And if you're looking for more hop-up options, well, it comes with the M Sports package, the luxury package, and a whole bunch of other packages that you can actually customize the BMW. And for more of that, head on down to Performance Motors. Okay, we want to thank Performance Motors for allowing us to have the BMW 528iL for our presentation. For more information about this car and the rest of the BMW range, head on down to their showroom at Alexander Road. Well folks, this wraps up another episode of Revv. Certainly hope you found the episode informative, and if you want to find out more information about this car and the rest of cars we've done, head on down to our website at the address above. Okay, thanks again for joining us on another episode of Revv. Till we catch you again, drive safe.